It is a chilly Friday in October, the 3rd of the month, and we have some high school football for you tonight. The 6-1 Sequoyah Chiefs taking on the 5-2 River Ridge Knights. It was expected to be a great game. I'm Jake Gyra, joined by my co-host Blaine Zavinden, and what a game we have tonight.
Awesome game. We've got 2 lockdown defenses and 2-point scoring offenses. Offensive Sequoyah led by Colby Martin and some running backs Will Rajecki and Ian Mariah.
Yeah, this backfield is definitely scary for the Chiefs. We have seen it past game again and again pretty much. We saw last week how well they've been using Will Rajecki, but I think something to look out for tonight is that River Ridge defense. They have kept about 100 points under the season, only giving about 40 in the past 6 games, which is incredible from this defense. They have not played that many great teams, but last week they almost beat Sprayberry, pretty much the best team in the region, 27-30.
Yeah.
Closest game of the season so far for them, and they're going to need that exact energy tonight if they're going to want to take out these Sequoyah Chiefs.
Sequoyah defense needs to step up this game. They're looking for major stops here, trying to stop this Creekview offense from scoring.
Yeah, this Sequoyah defense is going to have to go up against an elite quarterback with Ethan Spector, as well as wide receivers such as Sam Vincent, Thomas Thompson, and Georgia State commit Grant Holier. As we get ready for action here, kickoff is underway here at Skip Hope Stadium. So here's the kickoff, and the Chiefs have elected to receive as Rajecki's taking this one to the close sideline. Still going. Finally gets taken down at the 25-yard line as a late flag comes in there. 3 flags are on the field, coming from all directions on that one.
Will Rajecki, elite running right there, trying to find holes, gets through for optimized running right there.
Illegal block in the back. On return. First down.
So it's going to be a illegal block in the back on the Chiefs. So that will set them back about 15 yards. So instead of taking it from the 25, they will take it from the 10. Not an ideal way to start this one out for the Chiefs, as they will get the first flag of the game. So last week, the Chiefs beat out Woodstock 35-7 in what wasn't supposed to be a blowout game, supposed to be a very close game, but the Chiefs just took it and ran early on, eventually just blowing out 35-7. As here's the first snap of the game, going to be a handoff to Rajecki as he's got space and is going for about 8 yards on that one. Close to the first down marker, they will give it to him, and will be a gain of about 12 yards. As the first play of the game is a beautiful run from Rajecki.
Just what I talked about. Optimized running right there. Run left side right through the defenders. That's a 1st and 10.
It was Rajecki's specialty, getting through the defenders. As here's the second play of the game. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Cody Martin, here's the snap. Fakes the handoff, rolls out to the quick side, does a quick screen, just underthrown. Was intended for Paul Prisblick, but it's going to be incomplete, and it's going to set up a 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs.
Wide open right there, Paul Prisblick, just underthrown a tad bit by Colby Martin. That would have gained some yards right there.
Yeah, beautiful execution there, just not a great finish, because Paul Prisblick couldn't control it. Almost got it on the dive, but be incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs. As here's the snap, going to fake the handoff again. Kind of do the same play, another screen pass, this time to Brooks Starling, as he is tackled by a hurdle of Knights. And we'll get a gain of about 6 on that one. So it's going to set up a 2nd and 4 with a big 3rd down. Sorry, 3rd down and 4.
Brooks Starling, also another great wide receiver in this Chiefs offense.
Yeah, Brooks had an amazing game last week. Only about 4 receptions, but going for 3 touchdowns, was it? I can't remember. But nonetheless, here is 3rd and short. Hands off to Rajecki as It's not going to go, fake handoff to Rajecki, and they will mark him short. That was Mariah, but it's going to set up a 4th down, and they will send on the punt team.
Not what they wanted right here. Chiefs' first drive of the game, opting to punt right here, starting off slow against River Ridge.
Yeah, not the ideal start. They didn't have to punt until the second half against Woodstock last week. So getting off to a completely different start, as River Ridge has 2 punt returners in the backfield. As here's a catch, and he'll take this one back, trying to get to the far side as he makes some space for himself, still going, and gets down at around the Chiefs' 40-yard line. So Ethan Spector and the River Ridge Knights will take over 40 yards away from the Chiefs' end zone.
Great run right there. Got around some of the Sequoyah defenders right there, just trying to gain some yardage.
Yeah, great run right there. Just able to get a few more yards after the tackle. Yards after contact are stacking up for him. So here are the River Ridge Knights for the first time tonight. Ethan Spector calls into motion and will hand it off quickly up the middle, and will give them a gain of about 5 for Pugh.
Run right down the middle. That's a gain of about 4 yards.
Yeah, it's a great fake jet sweep right there. Just getting a little bit of yards, give him a better position. Now 2nd and 7. Ethan Spector drops back. He's going to throw a deep ball down the left sideline to Holier, and it's going to be knocked out by the Chiefs. That was Caden Spide on the coverage, denying any catch opportunity there from the Georgia State commit.
Great defense right there. Just trying to get in front of the ball, making sure Hollier did not complete the catch. That's what Sequoyah wanted right there.
Yeah, hands up, kind of just making sure, blocking the view, blocking the ball from even giving them an opportunity to catch. So here's 3rd and 7 now. Hollier in motion again, as this time it's handed off to Pugh, and he will get a gain of about 3. So it will set up 4th down again. This time from about the Chiefs' 36. That tackle was made by Carter Getty. And looks like the Knights are going to go for this one.
About 4 yards for the River Ridge Knights to get a much-needed first down.
And here's a big risk early on in this game, and it's a dropped pass towards the side to Holier. And it's going to bring on the Sequoyah offense again, as they can't convert on 4th down.
Ethan Spector had a man on his right side. Almost got him, just overthrown a tad. That might have been a first down if it was completed.
Yeah, they tried to go too quickly on that screen pass to Holier. Was not working, though, as the Chiefs defense forces a turnover on the first drive tonight, as their offense will take over after punting on their first drive. So here's the handoff to Rajecki, finding space on the outside, but gets his leg caught up after gaining about 2. So
William Rajecki right there with the run. River Ridge defense just locked down, make sure he did not get any yards after contact, got him down for the 2nd down.
yeah, and that's going to be their whole entire game plan tonight. Rajecki has been absolutely phenomenal this entire season, has 93 rushing yards per game, and then also on top of that, 36 receiving yards per game with the screen passes that this wing T offense provides, as Kobe Martin scrambling out of the pocket, just throws it, quick check down over to the sideline.
Maddox Waller with the catch right there. Great toe tap, trying not to get out of bounds. Completes it securely. That'll bring up a 3rd and short.
Yeah, beautiful job there. Makes it 3rd and 2nd. And Beautiful job there from Colby Martin to get out of the pressure, find a man quickly, and set up a 3rd and short with 7:41 left in the quarter. So, here's Colby Martin looking for his first down of the game. Hands it off to Mariah, and Mariah will have a little gap there, and he will take that one, cross over into River Ridge territory for the first time tonight, and get the first down for the Chiefs.
Mariah, big man, got through a bunch of the River Ridge defenders, got yards, and the first down, which was much needed by this Chiefs offense.
Yeah, Mariah, just a power running back right there. Gets 31 yards per game, has 221 on this season so far. Isn't looked to as much as Rajecki, but given the moments that he has to make a play, he is one of the best in the business. So 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Here are the Chiefs. Sideways snap, almost thrown back for a fumble, but great catch there from Colby Martin to recover that one. It's only going to be a loss of 1. Could have been a lot more dangerous of a play, and it's going to set up a 2nd and 11.
Great job by Colby Martin right there, just securing the football, making sure there were no unnecessary mistakes made by Sequoyah. Got the ball, went up a few yards, make sure they didn't lose too many yards.
Yeah, and I feel like that's kind of the first time this season where we've seen not necessarily a bad snap, but just not directly to Colby. He's done a great job at that this season. As they're going to set up a 2nd and 11. They're going to hand it off to Rajecki as he has space down the sideline. Still going. Finally gets taken down by 2 Knights as they'll go all the way to the 40. Going to be an 11-yard rush from Rajecki and going to set up a 3rd and 2.
Another Rajecki run right there. Great blockers on the left side. Rajecki with another run for yardage. 3rd and short right here.
So, 3rd and 2 again. This time they give it to Rajecki as he will make the yardage on his own, powering through multiple Knights as he will get the first down and move the chains for the 2nd time tonight.
First down now at the 34-yard line. Chiefs are looking to score first in this game. 5:25 left in this first quarter. Looking good so far for this Chiefs offense.
Yeah, and on the second drive, we've seen a lot of Will Rajecki, and I'm expecting that's what we're going to see tonight. Just trying to keep giving the ball to Rajecki, seeing how much they can go for, as River Ridge haven't seemed to have an answer so far. As there's looks like a sack from the Knights. Or sorry, it wasn't a sack, was handed off to Ogundele, but was brought back for a tackle for loss. So a 2nd and 13 now after that tackle for loss by the Knights.
Taiwo Ogundele had nowhere to go. River Ridge defense came right in and stopped him in his tracks. Was looking for the middle, just couldn't get anywhere.
So now a 2nd and about 14 around, as the Chiefs will send 3 receivers to the far side. And they'll send Rajecki out there as well, looking for a screen pass. They'll give it to Darling instead, as he is the opposite field to make a move, as he's still going, and he finally gets tackled after about a gain of 20, and a beautiful run right there from Brooks Darling to get about a 20-yard gain.
Brooks Darling right down the middle. Great pass by Colby, making sure Brooks had the blockers to block and run down the field. Amazing by the Sequoyah offense.
Yeah, and you can tell that River Ridge have done their research, as they were expecting a screen pass right there to Rajecki. Pretty much what we've seen a lot of, and how Rajecki has most of his receiving yards this season.
2 fouls on the play. Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense. Personal foul. Horse collar tackle. Defense. They'll all set. Replay. 2nd down.
So there is offsetting penalties on that play, as the Chiefs will be brought back, and that will cancel out. Was a horse neck tackle on the defense and illegal man downfield. on the offense.
Not what Sequoyah wanted right here.
Yeah, especially after a very big play from Darling. As the refs are going to come to talk about this one. Teeter is on the field as well, trying to get a hold of what the situation is. But offsetting penalties, so that Brooks Darling play gets voided out, and it will bring up 2nd and 14 again.
Yeah, River Ridge with another chance to stop the Sequoyah defense to march down the field. Sequoyah still 2nd and long.
So they will send the exact same formation. Wilbur won't go out this time. Colby Martin will roll out. Flag thrown on the play. Martin looking for a place to go. Avoids 2 River Ridge Knights as he's just going to walk his way for a gain of 14 right there.
Wow.
Just so calmly makes his way all the way to the on the 25-yard line, as there was a holding on the offense, though. So the 3rd flag of the quarter for the Chiefs, and it's going to again cancel out that play, and it's going to bring the Chiefs back another 10 yards for a 2nd and very, very long.
This is really, really what Sequoyah did not want now. Great scrambling, though, by Colby Martin, preventing a sack there.
Yeah, we've seen back-to-back plays. Great job from the Chiefs getting back to that line of scrimmage, even after those penalty calls. But they'll have to do it again on 2nd and 24. Here is the snap. Martin with a quick throw to Brooks Darling, but Darling not able to hold on to that one. And now it's going to bring up a 3rd and 24 again. And the Chiefs are going to need a big play here if they want to try to get the first down. Even if they can't, about a 15 to 10-yard game could put them into Caleb McClure field goal range.
Yeah, Colby Martin had a man. Brooks Darling right there. Just couldn't hold on to the ball. Slipped right through his hands. Fumbled it a little. Not fumbled. Bobbled it a little bit. And unfortunately, an incompletion for the Chiefs.
So they'll send 2 receivers out on the far side again. Here's Colby Martin dropping back, looking deep towards the middle, and almost caught. That one was for Noah Givens, and it's back-to-back incomplete passes for Colby Martin and the Chiefs, and it's going to bring on the punt crew for the 2nd time tonight. Still no scores in this one, almost through the 1st quarter.
Sequoyah was right down the field. Looked like they were going to get what they wanted, scoring for the first time this game. Unfortunately, they could not deliver, and it brings them back to around the 47.
So Chiefs will punt for the 2nd time tonight. Here's Will Rajecki on the punt, as he will send this one over towards the 10-yard line. It is caught and instantly brought down by the Chiefs, as Ethan Spector will take on the River Ridge Knights for the 2nd time tonight.
Great punt, by the way. Will Rajecki to the about 10-yard line. And Sequoyah defenders just right there smothers him and gets him down for good yardage.
Yeah, and speaking of Will Rajecki, this game is going to be all about him. Well, we can see already 3 minutes left in the 1st quarter. Teeter's just trying to waste time in this one. Give the ball to Rajecki, slowly push the ball down the field, and it has worked so far. Besides the fact that they have no scores, Teeter is trying to waste time.
Encroachment on a defense, 5-yard penalty. Remains 1st down.
So going to be another flag on Sequoyah. This time encroachment. The 4th flag of the quarter for this Chiefs defense. Close to matching what they had against Woodstock in the entire game.
Yeah, not good right here.
Yeah, but still 0-0, 3:06 left in the quarter. Quick screen pass to the outside, trying to find somewhere to go, dragging a defender for about 3 yards. Beautiful catch and run. Going to be a catch for about 15 there from Grant Holier. One of the best tight ends in the state. 3-star commit to Georgia Southern. Going to be a really good help for Georgia Southern in the coming years when he does get on the field. So they'll send in motion again. Ethan Spector will keep it, trying to find somewhere to go. Almost sacked, as eventually he's brought down. And that one is Matthew Matz getting his 5th sack of the season with help from Ian Mariah and Carter Leggetti. Or sorry, and Kason Gant.
Great job right there, Sequoyah defense, looking at the quarterback, making sure he doesn't run away. And that's what they had three guys on Ethan Spector to make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
So they'll hand it off this time and instantly stopped, as it's going to set up a 3rd and around 17 for the Knights now. And that's just the dangerous part of this Sequoyah defense, is you got to somehow manage to hold off Matthew Matz for getting a sack, and then Ian Mariah on the other side. It is a very hard task to do, and it's why Mariah has 5 sacks on the season, and now Matthew Matz has 5 as well.
Exactly. This sets up long for River Ridge as they hand it off for only about a couple yards. That'll bring up a 4th down and long for this River Ridge offense.
Yeah, it's going to barely do anything for them. Maybe give them a yard and a half, probably less. So Van Gilder will come on for the first time tonight, as Brooks Darling is in the backfield to receive the punt, as no scores, a minute and 15 through this one. As here's a little curve punt, and Brooks Darling is going to let this one drop, and it will make it across the 50 and go to the 45 with a flag on the field, though.
Exactly what we expected right here. 2 lockdown defenses fighting for the ball. Still a 0-0 game here.
As waiting the ref's call on this one. Here it is.
After the kick, personal foul, face mask, receiving team, 15-yard penalty from the end of the kick, 1st down Sequoyah.
And another penalty you just do not want to give up. It's the 5th flag of the quarter. 1:05 left to go still, as the Chiefs give up a face mask. And it's going to set them back 15 yards. So that punt from Van Gilder, instead of taking them to the 45, it will take them to the 20. So a massive penalty right there on the Chiefs, as they will set up for their 3rd drive of the night, looking to avoid another punt. As more flags come flying in again.
Looks like we had some confusion with
encroachment. Defense, 5-yard penalty, remains 1st down.
The 2nd encroachment call of the night, but this time on the River Ridge Knights. So the Chiefs will get to move up 5 yards after giving up 15 with that face mask. They'll gain another 5 back. So a little bit of movement on the line for the Chiefs. 2 wide receivers on the near side. Here's the snap. Fake handoff to Rajecki, looking quickly down the sideline to Givens, and Givens will make a move. Have to be taken down by 2 Knights, and will get the 1st down, and will move the chains for the Chiefs.
Noah Givens wide open enough for Colby Martin just to throw it, get him right there, right at the 1st down. Unfortunately, no yards after the catch, because that River Ridge defense got him right there. They were expecting that.
Yeah, they were all on top of him, but it's still showing the power of the Sequoyah Wincy offense, just quickly getting these passes out to the sideline as they're going to hand this one off to Rajecki, who will get a gain of about 3 to 2. And again, shows you that option that, you know, we can do a quick screen pass over to the sideline, get a few yards, or we could just run this ball with Rajecki.
Yeah, run heavy right now with the Sequoyah offense. Will Rajecki with the most carries right now. This will bring up a 2nd and 8 as the quarter ends.
So with the end of the first quarter, it is 0-0. Definitely not what we expected coming into this one. But 0-0 as we go into the second quarter. And tell me, Blaine, what do we see that half?
Well, we see a lot of defense right here with these two teams. Good coverages, making sure they don't go all the way down the field. Sequoyah is so close right there with that the last drive, almost getting down the field in the red zone. Unfortunately, these penalties have been costly. Can't make too many mistakes in this very important game, but we're looking great so far. Defenses look awesome. Just these offenses need to step up and need to score points.
Yeah, but I think that even with the defenses playing, they're playing so well tonight. I mean, we saw early on that first drive from the Knights that Hollier throw that was pretty much to the end zone and just smacked away by Spide. And I feel like that's what we've been seeing this entire night. Besides the flags, I mean, the flags have been killing. They completely killed that one Sequoyah drive. They were so close, and then they pretty much lost it. But nonetheless, the Chiefs will take over 2nd and 7, going the opposite way now. Colby Martin looking to call an audible. As here's the snap. Hands it off to Rajecki quickly, and tackle down in the backfield for a tackle for loss. And going to be a loss of about 5 on that one, and going to set up a 3rd and 13 after the Chiefs had a 2nd and 5.
Looks like Rajecki was not ready for that handoff right there. River Ridge defense right there got him for the loss of yardage. Rajecki had nowhere to go.
So Sequoyah will line back up, 3rd and long, trying to get themselves out of this one. Colby Martin looking to throw on the run, and so get this one in the middle. Perez Black, as he breaks his first tackle, breaks the second one, finally taken down by the third Knight, and will get a gain of about 20 yards right there, and will help move the chains for a first down.
Paul Presbelik, great catch right there. Got around the defender, great speed to maneuver and to get a little extra yardage. This sets up another 1st and 10 for the Sequoyah offense.
Yeah, another 1st and 10 and another opportunity to strike inside of River Ridge territory. Their 2nd time here tonight. Last time they were taken out of it by a bunch of penalties. Hopefully not get them this time. They'll have Mariah in motion as he'll take the handoff, trucking a guy and still moving. And we'll get a gain of about 5. There's a beautiful job there from Ian Mariah to just sit down a River Ridge Knight. And then get a gain of about 5 on that one.
Great job right there by Ian just to get through yards for some yards after contact to get through the River Ridge line and to get some yards. 2nd and 5.
10:09 on the clock. 2 receivers on the far side. They'll fake the handoff, give it quickly over to Darling as he's got some space to make some work with it, and he will move the chains for another Sequoyah first down. And this is exactly the offense that we were expecting to see from the Chiefs from the start of this one.
Big play right there. Brooks Darling caught the ball, got through multiple defenders, got through the secondary, and fortunately for Sequoyah, they're in the red zone now, looking to score for the first score of this game.
Yeah, and beautiful job from the Chiefs to kind of just get themselves back into this one. This is the exact type of offensive plays we have been expecting to see from the whole entire time, as without the penalties, they have been driving. So they're going to hand it off to Rajecki again, still up, finding his way after breaking about 2 tackles on that one. And instead of a gain of nothing, he'll get a gain of 5.
Another great run by Will Rajecki. Not only Ian Mariah with the big runs, but we've also got Will Rajecki running through these River Ridge players just to get optimized yardage. Short gain, but still good enough for a 2nd and 5.
So they'll stick 2 running backs in the backfield. Looking at a option, they'll hand it out to Rajecki as he has some space on the far sideline. Rajecki dodging another tackle, just short of the touchdown marker. And he's going to get a gain of about 14, and we'll get it to the 2-yard line as Rajecki has another beautiful run, setting up the Chiefs for in scoring position.
Just what I talked about. Great usage of running backs right there. Ian Mariah with the block to help Will Rajecki get the more yardage, and now they're close to the end zone.
So they'll set up with 3 in the backfield. This time they'll hand it off to Taiwo Ogundele as he throws down a defender for the first touchdown of the night, as there is Taiwo Ogundele with his 4th touchdown of the season. Coming in the 2nd quarter, the Chiefs strike first.
Great blocking by the Sequoyah offense. Just what I talked about. Using the run game to get through River Ridge. Just great job. Taiwo going straight through the middle, a little bit to the right. Just getting a good touchdown. Sequoyah run heavy still in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, and it again just shows the amount of options that Sequoyah has in this backfield. I mean, you can give it to Mariah. He could get a few yards. You can give it to Rajecki. He'll get a bunch of yards. You can give it to Taiwo, and he'll score you touchdowns as he gets his 4th of the season. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead with 8:23 left in the 2nd quarter.
Great job right there. Taiwo, 5th touchdown of the season. He has now 11 carries and 107 yards for the season. Great job by the Sequoyah offense getting down the field and scoring this much-needed touchdown for the first score of this ball game.
Yeah, Taiwo is just an incredible red zone back. I mean, we saw right there. He just completely threw down that one defender. No chance on that one for the Knights, as they will look to get a bounce back after punting on their last drive and 4th down turnover on their prior one. So Caleb McClure still perfect on extra points this season, as he drilled another one a bit ago.
It's number 28 for him. Looking good. Kicker Caleb McClure looking good so far this season.
So here is the kickoff, as this one's going to be sent to the far back corner and it's going to go out of bounds before getting into the end zone. So there will be a flag on that one, and the Chiefs will get their first flag of the quarter.
Good kick right there. So close to reaching
Free
the
kick
end zone.
infraction on the kicking team. River Ridge will put the ball in play on the 35-yard line, 1st down.
Unfortunately, that will bring the ball back to the 25, around the 25. 35, sorry.
You're good.
But great kick by Caleb McClure. He's hit the end zone a couple times this season. Just awesome kicker right there.
I think he's been close to sticking it through the uprights a few times this season. I mean, he's had the distance, just not as much as here's a sack in the backfield.
Carter Leggetti.
Carter Leggetti with the 2nd sack of the night for the Chiefs, as just a bullet train coming straight for Ethan Spector. No chance on that one, and it's going to set up a 2nd and 20.
Carter Leggetti along with Ian Mariah and Matthew Matz. This defensive line has seen a lot of progress throughout this season to stop this Creekview offense.
So here's Ethan Spector looking down the middle and just thrown behind the receiver. That was to Sam Vincent. Just too far behind him. And Ethan Spector is going to have a 3rd and 20 to make something happen. Otherwise, there'll be a quick 3rd and out and would be the 3rd of the night. Or sorry, the 2nd of the night for River Ridge.
A 3rd and very long. Looks like a 3rd and 20 now. Unfortunate for this Creekview offense.
So here's Spector looking deep towards the midfield, and that's going to be tipped and won't even make it close to any wide receiver, and it's going to bring out the punt team again for the Knights. Second time Van Gilden has come out for a punt, the first of the quarter.
Overthrown by a little bit. Great defense by the defenders just to not let another completion. Creekview now looking to punt away.
As here's a good punt from Van Gilden. Brooks Darling will fair catch that one and will take it at exactly the 40. And a great job from the Chiefs defense tonight. Absolutely locked down. This secondary has been perfect. I don't think they've given up a completion all night. I think River Ridge's only first downs have come from rush plays from Pugh or Ethan Spector getting out of the pocket.
Yeah, just what Sequoyah wanted right there. Still 7-0, trying to score another time for a better advantage.
So Colby Martin with another snap here as he'll hand this one off to Will Rajecki, and we'll get a gain of 2. So 2nd and 8 now as the Chiefs take it for their 4th drive of the night.
Another small but mighty run by Will Rajecki just to get through the defenders. Short yardage right there, but still run heavy by the Sequoyah offense.
Yeah, and I think a big major reason we're seeing a lot of runs is we're trying to kill as much time as possible as clock is moving very quickly. 6:56 left in the quarter as that play will be called dead as a quick flag on that one, and it's going to be on the Chiefs. We'll await the call there. So it's going to be a false start. It's going to be their 2nd of the quarter, 7th of the night for the Chiefs, as they have just been ridiculed by flags so far, and they have not been able to escape them.
Yeah, not good. Again, 5 yards back, not bad. Still a 2nd and about 12.
Yeah, that run there from Rajecki really helps him out after giving up this false start. But they'll send 2 receivers, and Mariah in motion will fake the handoff. Colby Martin trying to get out of there as he'll throw that one to the ground as he just gets outside of the box. No intentional grounding, and it's going to be an incomplete pass and set up a 3rd and 12 for the Chiefs.
Yeah, Mariah was right there. Unfortunately, Colby Martin just had to get rid of it. He saw no open receivers out in the field. Just had to get rid of it this time.
Yeah, and there was another read option there. Read was to either find a pass, just keep it, or hand it off to Mariah. None of them work as Colby Martin doesn't get the sack on that one. But he has a 3rd and 12, looks quickly towards the sideline. Here's Rajecki with the catch, throws a defender behind him, still going as he gets more yardage, breaking more and more tackles as Rajecki finally gets brought down at the 40-yard line. What a run right there from Will Rajecki.
About a 20-yard play right there. Great pass by Colby Martin, but amazing run by Will Rajecki just to get around the defenders and optimize yardage. Again, Will Rajecki both dominant in the running and the passing, playing. Awesome job by the Sequoyah offense just to get down the field.
Yeah, we can really see Rajecki just get into it after yards after the catch. That's where all of his receiving yards come from as Colby Moore will fake the throw, looking deep down the field. Here's Brooks Starling, and beautiful pass right to Brooks Starling.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Right into the hands. Brooks Starling doesn't even need to move. And the Chiefs go up 13-0. What a throw and what a catch.
I mean, I can't stress about this enough. Amazing ball placement by Colby Martin, straight in the hands for an awesome catch. Amazing run to get around the defender by Brooks Darling. Amazing play right there. That's a 40-yard play. Amazing right there by the Sequoyah offense just to strengthen the lead. Now looking at a potential 14-0 as the kick is good.
Hill McClure staying perfect on extra points, and that is the benefit of having so many playmakers. River Ridge was kind of getting used to just, oh, we're going to run the ball to Rajecki. Oh, maybe we'll run the ball to Mariah this time. But no, they'll change it up, and they will go deep to Darling. Nobody prepared for that one. And almost triple coverage was that? Beautiful, beautiful job by the Chiefs. Beautiful play calling there by Coach Buddy.
Yeah, just amazing play. Both QB and wide receiver. Just amazing play by the both of them just to get open and to score the touchdown. That's what they needed right here. Sequoyah, point-heavy team so far this season, now up 14-0.
Yeah, and this has been a great job from the Chiefs to kind of come back from doing back-to-back punts to start off this game. It was looking like this was going to be a defensive powerhouse. Chiefs just try to run the ball, take as much time as they can off the clock, and just go into anywhere with a lead. As they take out that play and go ahead 14-0, with the River Ridge having three back-to-back-to-back, 3 and outs, as they'll look to not have it this time, as River Ridge will take that one out of the end zone, and they will start at their own 20.
Another great kick by Caleb McClure, just a yard away from being a touchback. Caleb McClure with another great kick. He's been looking good this season with a 4 out of 7 field goal. That's 57% completion, but amazing with the PATs and the kickoffs.
Yeah, and also the thing about that stat line is most of those field goal attempts have come from 60-yard pluses, as here is a run that the River Ridge Knights really needed. Great pass quickly out to the sideline, and it's going to move the chains and give them a gain of about 25. There is their 3-star tight end, Grant Holier. Beautiful job to get some yards and exactly the energy the River Ridge Knights need.
Great run right there after the catch. Brooks Darling with the tackle at the end, but Hollier, he's had a great season so far. So many yards.
As here's another screen pass, this time to Pugh on the sideline, as he's finally brought down by Jake Bertillis. Leads the team with 2 interceptions on the season, and has been this has been a crucial part of this secondary so far in the season.
Pugh with 129 yards, 30 carries, and 2 touchdowns this season. Not only has he been good on offense, but he's been a crucial part of the defense as well.
So they hand it off to him again, looking for space as they'll make his way through about 3 defenders, and the Knights are turning into the form that they've needed to have since the start of this game. And this is the team, they're turning into the team that almost beats Wright-Berry.
Camden Cox with a run right there to get around some of the Sequoyah defenders just for another first down for this River Ridge offense.
So they'll send motion to the far right side as here's a deep ball by Ethan Spector, and it's caught. Is that a touchdown? Yes, it's a touchdown for the River Ridge Knights. What a beautiful ball, as the 3-star tight end, Grant Holier, with a beautiful grab in double coverage, as the River Ridge Knights gets their first big play of the night and exactly what they needed right now.
That's his 21st touchdown of the season. Grant Holier with a great play. He's acting like a wide receiver out there. Wide receiver and a tight end right there. Great ball placement, by the way, by Ethan Spector. Just like amazing. Amazing play. Sequoyah couldn't couldn't defend right there.
Yeah, and even with that attempt from the secondary there, that's just a beautiful catch by Holyer. Just getting over the shoulder of 2 defenders. Beautiful ball as well. And that's the exact type of ball that we have seen from Ethan Spector this entire season and why he is one of the best quarterbacks in this region.
That'll bring the score 14-7. 5 minutes left in this first half, second quarter. What do you think? Great so far?
Yeah, it's been a great game from both sides of the ball. We've finally seen what we were expecting coming into this one as the game has moved on. I mean, we saw punts, back-to-back punts from both teams to start this one, and then we've finally seen both offenses kind of wake up and say, yeah, we're here. We kind of missed out on the first quarter of action, but we're back, and we will score some touchdowns for you now. So here's Van Gilden with the kickoff. This one goes back towards the end zone. Not enough for a touchback, though, so Rajecki will take it back, trying to find some yardage on the far side. Still going, and he will get down at around the 25-yard line as Colby Martin and the Chiefs will make their way back onto the field. 4:52 left in the quarter, looking to go back-to-back-to-back on touchdowns.
Another great run. Will Rajecki just to get some extra yardage to help this Sequoyah offense just try to march down the field and score before the half.
Yeah, and that was a beautifully placed kick there by Van Gilden. Almost as perfect as you can get it. Just like inside the 1-yard line. Not enough for a touchback. So had to take it out. Here's Colby Martin with the fake handoff, looking for somewhere to go. He'll decide to scramble it. He has space to move, and he'll get the first down. Finally gets taken down after a gain of 15. And a beautiful job there from Colby Martin to just decide to take the run on that one, and they'll get the first down.
Colby Martin, great with scrambling, and also good getting yardage, not only passing but then running too. Just went straight to the middle, ran around the defenders, and got a gain of about 16 to set up another first down for the Chiefs offense.
Yeah, and that's exactly why Colby Martin is such a good quarterback. His IQ of the game is just so good. Now they'll hand it off to Rajecki as he will move the chains for another first down as the Chiefs will move it back to back. Or sorry, they are short of the first down, 1 yard short.
Yeah, still run heavy. Will Rajecki, another run. That's a lot of runs this game so far. Unfortunately, he was marked 2 yards away. Looks like he stepped out of bounds before he could get that first down. But good looking right there for the Sequoyah offense.
So they hand it back to Rajecki again as he's still moving, and he reaches over for the first down, and they will give it to him as he stays in play this time, so the clock will keep moving. 4:08 on the clock.
Still trying to run down this clock a little bit, trying to get to the half with the Chiefs up. Still 14-7, still run heavy by the Sequoyah offense.
Yeah, I mean, I could also see something happening like the last drive. We'll try a deep ball just quickly to try to throw him off. But again, I think we'll just keep seeing these rushes as they throw Rajecki in the backfield. They'll throw him away, trying to find someone open as he'll go directly in the middle of the field. Ian Mariah wide open, still going as he'll break 3 tackles and will get a 20-yard gain. And there is Ian Mariah for you, making himself known.
Ian Mariah, running back, fullback, but also a wide receiver / tight end. Good with the passing plays right there. Goes in the middle with a another perfectly placed ball to get around the defenders. Ian Mariah, yards after contact, just few, but great job so far.
As a double handoff going back to Mariah as he finds his way to get another first down, and back-to-back first downs by Mariah after that double handoff. That is exactly why Mariah is one of the best players on this team and has offers from Navy and Army.
Wow, great job, Ian Mariah, crucial part of this Sequoyah offense. This will set up a 1st and goal, but still run heavy. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
So they'll run double in the backfield again. They'll hand it to Rajecki, trying to find his way into the end zone as he gets tripped up just before breaking the plane. And they're going to mark him down at about the 2-yard line. So they'll get another chance to kind of run down the clock as it's going to set up 2nd and 2 with 2:30 on the clock as it's still moving.
Gain of about 7 to 8 yards by Rajecki there. Seen a lot of yards in this game so far. Great job by this Sequoyah offense just to set up blockers to allow these running backs and these fullbacks to just blow through River Ridge and to gain yards.
So going to be Sequoyah calling their first timeout of the game as we go into the first timeout 14-7 with 2:04 left on the clock. And this has been exactly the second half that we were expecting to see.
Exactly. Low scoring right now. Lockdown defenses just getting stop after stop, but then allowing to score. Sequoyah scoring with 2 touchdowns, 14-7. River Ridge looking to step up their game a little bit, step up their offense, but then also step up their defense to try and stop the Sequoyah offense from scoring again.
Yeah, I think if we can see that River Ridge first half defense kind of make their way back into this game, they can make a few more stops in this defense. I mean, they have been letting a lot go. I mean, this rush game has been incredible for this entire drive pretty much. There hasn't been a way to stop them. I mean, this is exactly what's killing River Ridge in the rush game. And 2:02 left in the quarter, down by a touchdown. They need to somehow manage to control this. So, with both teams making their way back onto the field, 2:04 on the clock. The Chiefs will put 3 in the backfield, giving it off to Mariah, who will force his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown.
And it is now 20-7 Sequoyah Chiefs.
Great job right there. Fake handoff to what it looks like Rajecki, but great job, Mariah. He got stopped, but then kept going. River Ridge defense just could not take him down. Ian Mariah, a powerful threat in this game. Not running, but also passing. Sequoiah's not afraid to pass to Ian Mariah. Just amazing game so far by the Chiefs offense.
Yeah, and then again, we see that 3-man backfield between Taiwo, Ogundele, Ian Mariah, and Wilbur Jackie. You don't know who it's going to go to. Last time it went to Taiwo Ogundele, he got his touchdown. This time it went to Mariah, he got his touchdown. Expecting that we keep doing that one over and over again in the red zone, as another extra point is good for McClure as he stays perfect on the season.
21-7 right now. 2 minutes left in this first half. Sequoyah, this is great right now for Sequoyah. They have the advantage with a 2-score lead, but just great offense by both Sequoyah and River Ridge. But I think River Ridge just needs to step up a little bit with their defense.
I also think that their offense needs to kind of find somewhere to go to. I mean, they need to start using more of their weapons. We have seen a lot of Grant Hollier, but they still have so many more weapons. They got Sam Vincent. They have Thomas Thompson. They have Camden Coxius. They had Mateo Jimenez, who last week at Sprayberry, 1 reception for 60 yards, juked out a guy and got a touchdown on that one. I feel like if you could just figure out how to kind of spread around the receptions, spread around some of where the ball gets to, it'd be a lot easier for the Knights to try to score some more touchdowns. So here's the kick from McClure, beautifully placed right at the 1-yard line, as the Knights will take this one all the way to around the 30 as a flag comes in late on the play. And another flag, and I feel like we just keep seeing more and more flags.
Flag after flag. Not really good for both of these teams, but still River Ridge has a big opportunity right here to at least get 1 score before the half, just and try
Personal foul. Face mask. on the kicking team. 15-yard penalty. First down, River Ridge.
Second face mask of the night for the Chiefs. That has happened twice. That is something that you don't normally see from the Chiefs, pretty much anyone on the Chiefs. And again, last week they didn't have, I think there was 5 flags, and I think they only got their first one halfway through the second half, as has not been that great so far tonight, as Pugh's going to get instantly stopped and brought back for a loss, as they're going to mark him for a loss of 3 right there. Clock still rolling, 1:37 now on the clock.
Another great play by the Sequoyah defense just to read and look for the sack.
Ethan Spector looking to go quick there as he quickly throws a dump pass to Thomas Thompson. As I said, try to make your receptions go to other players as he does, but it won't give much. He'll get them a gain of 3 instead of a 3rd and 10. 1:10 now on the clock. River Ridge, I can see them either trying to kill as much time as they can and just prevent Sequoyah from getting the ball back in the first place, or you go out, you try to get 5 yards, and then you set up an easier 4th down if you decide to go for it. So here's Spector looking to throw, has pressure from 2 Chiefs, now 3 as they quickly throw it down the sideline, and that one is denied by Spencer Geist, the free safety senior, as a beautiful job to smack that ball away and prevent any gain on the play.
Great defense by these Sequoyah defenders right here. Spencer Geist with the defense right there just to prevent River Ridge. They've got some dangerous people out there that could easily score. Just to prevent that is crucial for Sequoyah.
So on motion, and they'll get a encroachment on that one, and the Chiefs are going to move back 5 yards.
5-yard penalty.
So it's going to set up a 4th and 5 now. So even despite making an incompletion on that last one, they'll still get a gain of 5, and it'll make it a lot easier for a 1st down for the Knights.
Carson Berry just too early, just a little bit, just jumped, but unfortunately got across the line of scrimmage, and that sets up a 4th and 5.
So here's Spector, little low snap, looking down quickly on the sideline, and is that caught? No, it's not. Incomplete. Beautiful jobs there by Brooks Darling, playing both sides of the ball, catching touchdowns and denying passes.
Wow, Brooks Darling right there. Looks like he caught the ball at first, but Brooks Darling smacked it out of his hands, and just a great defense still by the Sequoyah team. Just amazing so far what we've seen.
I mean, yeah, besides that one deep ball to Holyer, they have been pretty much perfect. 3 and out, adding another one to that tally, as they will get their 2nd, 4th turnover on the game, as the Chiefs offense will take over with 42 seconds with an opportunity still to score, as they're going to look to get this one screen pass quickly out to the side, dumping it over to Ian Mariah. Absolutely trucks the guy over, but can't keep his feet on the ground. So it's going to be a gain of about 5 there from Mariah. And 2nd and 5, 34 seconds on the clock, as Sequoyah will call their 2nd timeout of the quarter.
Just what we've seen all season with Ian Mariah, just going through guys just for that yardage, and this has been really good for the Sequoyah team, just to get down the field, score heavy team, and just to be successful, and that's what they have so far.
Yeah, and I also think that's the reason why they rely so heavily on their run game, because you can give the ball to Rajecki and he can get the yards that you need, but then you can also give it to Mariah when the opposition decides to stack the box, and they can still get the same amount of yards. I mean, it's just a beautiful combination of a backfield that really you can't replicate anywhere else in the region.
So many opportunities right here. They have a bunch of passing, a bunch of wide receivers they could go to. Maddox Waller also has a tight end, but then just so many threats in the backfield. We got Taiwo, Will Rajecki, and Ian all in the backfield just for an amazing Sequoyah offense looking this season.
So here's Colby Martin throwing a quick pass over to Rajecki as he'll get the first down, still going, and lays a guy down as the clock, he won't go out of bounds. So the clock won't stop, but looks like the officials will stop the clock at 26 seconds. And there will be an officials timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock as they will go and check on that player. And a great run there from Rajecki,
Wow.
exactly what we were expecting to see as he just absolutely goes for about 20 yards. That was that?
25. Just amazing, just amazing. Will Rajecki expected to be a major threat in this game, and that's what we have. That's what we've seen so far. Will Rajecki with a bunch of rushing yards and a bunch of passing yards too. They're not afraid for that little double threat right there, pass and run.
Yeah, and that's honestly the normal now for Rajecki. I mean, he can play. I mean, that's why his receiving stats are so well, and
Exactly.
his rushing yards are so stacked. I mean, the amount of yards that he gets after catch is just ridiculous. I mean, most of his catches are just screen passes down on the left side, and then you see him just take off like that.
Yeah, Rajecki with 23 touchdowns in this season so far, 762 yards, not including this game. So he has a bunch of yards adding on in this game as well. So just Sequoyah offense, just like what we've been talking about, just dangerous and dangerous. You just want to watch out for them.
So the clock keeps moving, now at 23 seconds. Martin looking deep down the sideline and just can't get it to the hands of Brooks Darling, but they'll get it in completion. The clock will stop. They'll have a little bit of time to regroup. Now 17 seconds on the clock. The Chiefs looking to expand their lead to 28.
Good placed ball right there by Colby Martin. Just a little overthrown by a tiny bit. I think number 4 right there could have pulled it in. Just slips out of his fingers. Unfortunately for the Sequoyah offense, they're still at the 20-yard line though with 17 seconds. Still with 2 timeouts left.
Yeah, you got a lot of time. You have a lot of smart players that can manage the clock well. So Martin's going to do a little spin move there, give it quickly to Darling. As he'll have some space, he'll get out of bounds at around the 10-yard line and takes only 5 seconds off the clock. A beautiful job there from Martin to get the pass off quickly and move down the field. Now setting up a 3rd and 5 from the 14.
Smart play right there, just to go out and get out of bounds so they can stop the clock and prepare for this next play. But just amazing job right there, amazing execution, and just closer to the end zone.
Yeah, you got about 2 plays before you have to go for the field goal, as here's the handoff to Rajecki. He's got some space. He's still going. Finally goes down, and they will take a timeout here. So the Chiefs move a little bit closer, and now we'll have a 4th and short where it looks like they're going to bring out Caleb McClure for the field goal attempt. So with 7 seconds, a timeout called by the Chiefs. Chiefs are up 21-7 and closing in on the half. Chiefs are up well, very well. Their defense has been pretty much incredible tonight. Offense has been moving as well. I think the one thing you need to highlight, though, is that the River Ridge offense just hasn't been able to get going, and as well as their defense. I mean, their defense has been pretty much amazing this entire season, and we just haven't seen that level of intensity that they have shown in other games.
Yeah, Caleb McClure kicking right here. His longest has been 47 yards. He's been a great kicker in addition to the Sequoyah offense. Just amazing so far this year.
So McClure will kick it from the near hash. Won't be a perfect central kick for him, but only about a 20 or a 28-yard field goal attempt. As here's the snap, beautifully placed and drilled right down the middle, and it is good for Caleb McClure as the Chiefs extend their lead to 24-7.
Great kick right there. Cushions their lead. You just said, yeah, 24-7. This is just getting more and more difficult for this River Ridge team just to try just try and score. They haven't been so successful lately with their scoring in this game. Looking to turn it around in the second half. 4 seconds left in this first half, and Caleb will kick it away once again.
Yeah, so Caleb McClure will kick this one off. The Knights will only have 4 seconds to make something happen. They might just take a knee to get rid of the time and just go straight into halftime and try to regroup. We saw this last week against Woodstock, where it was a very dominant half for the Chiefs, and just right after halftime, Woodstock kind of came out guns a-blazing, getting their first touchdown of the game, but the Knights won't even have an opportunity to even try to get there, as they will hit the squib kick and go straight into halftime.
Yeah, amazing. We've seen this first half. Just 2 lockdown defenses. River Ridge not doing such a great job right now, but they're looking to turn that around. Fortunately for Sequoyah, they are up 24-7. Cushioned their lead a little bit at the end with that Caleb McClure kick. What do you think, Jake?
Yeah, so I mean, this game has been, I wouldn't say exactly what we thought we were going to see. I was thinking of a lot more close game, halftime, maybe 21-20, 24-24. But this Chiefs defense have came out phenomenal. Their secondary has been locked down, and our co-commentator Max Swain, who is in Boston right now, has been texting me this entire time how good this Sequoyah secondary is doing, and I'm pretty sure that is the big talking point so far in the second half.
Not only the secondary, but this Sequoyah offense, just amazing, just going down the field and scoring. That's what they really needed to see in this game. That's what we're seeing so far. River Ridge, unfortunately, just trying to turn it around this second half. Looks like a great game so far by the Sequoyah.
So at halftime, it is 24-7. Your Sequoyah Chiefs will be back in about 20 minutes after the band performs their halftime performance. With that, I'm Jake Jira, joined by Blaine Zabinden, and we will be back in 20 minutes. and welcome back to the flat as the Sequoyah Chiefs are up 24-7 coming into halftime, and this has been a great game so far, and pretty much not exactly what we were seeing. What we're thinking we're going to see tonight.
Yeah, amazing game by these defenses. Just like trying to get stops, they've gotten stops, but then unfortunately for River Ridge, letting the Chiefs score. Great backfield by the Chiefs offense. I really think that they've been progressing throughout the season.
Yeah, and the River Ridge Knights are going to need to have something coming out of halftime. They are down by 2 scores, and they need something to get themselves back into this one. We saw it last week against Woodstock where the Chiefs let up an early touchdown in the second half, and they kind of got the Wolverines back into it. Hopefully, the Chiefs defense have learned from that experience and are able to prevent that from happening. But nonetheless, we are getting ready for kickoff, which will be in about 2:37, so we will see you then. So we are back at Skip Pope Stadium 20 seconds before the second half starts, and it is 24-7 your Sequoyah Chiefs. The River Ridge Knights will start the half with the ball as they will look to create some magic and get themselves back into this game.
Yeah, River Ridge trailing, not what they wanted to see here, trying to improve their game from the first half. Now, I think their defense has a lot of stuff to work on, but their offense also has to improve. Like, throw around a little bit, help to spread to their very talented offense. I really think they can change things around and be another dangerous threat in this second half.
Yeah, if they can figure out how to just get the ball to their other offensive weapons instead of just relying on Grant Holier and their running backs, this will be a great opportunity for them to find something. So here is the kick return from River Ridge Knights as they will be stuffed at about the 15-yard line as Ethan Spector will make his way back onto the field.
River Ridge really needs to score on this drive. They're looking for their second score of the game, just trying to march downfield. I think they really need to improve on just spreading, like I said before, just spreading the ball around, just giving it to their talented offense.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm expecting to see as we come into this one, as Ethan Spector sets his line up, getting ready for second half of action here at Skip Hope Stadium. Here's the quick lateral pass down the sideline as they will get tackled for a gain of about 5 and won't go too far. Sorry, going to be a gain of 4. So with that one, the Knights get their first play of the half going. It'll be a quick little lateral down the sideline. Looking for that screen pass. Doesn't get as many yards as they would hope it would have gotten, but they do get some yards out of it. So Ethan Spector trying to make somebody jump. The line thought that the defense might have jumped. Sequoyah is going to tell them no, and Ethan Spector will be forced back into shotgun position. So here's the snap, trying to find a pass. Here's quick pass rush by Ian Mariah. Spector able to get out of it, but finally brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be the 3rd sack of the night for the Chiefs. That one's going to be Taiwo Ogundale. And now Matthew Matz, Ian Mariah, and Taiwo Ogundale all have sacks on the night.
Great defense right here. The Chiefs still trying to improve and continue to what they were doing successfully in the first half. And I mean, this play right here just shows what they can do and what they can stop. And they can stop this River Ridge offense.
Yeah, and this Sequoyah defense just came out the exact same way as they ended this half. Guns a-blazing, making every single possible stop they can. As here's the motion. Ethan Spector looking for a drop-back pass. He'll take some space on the outside, looking to throw. He'll get across and is blocked. Ian Mariah sticks his hand up in his face and denies the pass attempt. And it's going to set up 4th and 7, and the River Ridge Knights will be forced to punt.
Not fooled right there, Ian Mariah. Just good job of him just watching the quarterback, seeing what he's going to do. He watched him scrambled, followed him, and blocked the pass. Great block, jumped up, smacked it down. A great job by Ian Mariah. Just an amazing play.
Yeah, that was either going to be a loss of yards or what happened right there. And Ian Mariah with a beautiful job to get the hand up as Van Gilden will take the punt. Hits exactly on the 50. Doesn't go out of bounds, will stay in, and will be picked up at the 50 after kind of bounce forward, bounce back again, and the Chiefs offense will come on for the first time this half after going back to back to back and back to again on scoring drives as they ended the half with a field goal from Caleb McClure.
Yeah, good field position right here for the Chiefs. At the 49, about 50 in River Ridge territory. The good field position, what I just said, just looking to drive the ball like they did really good in the first half.
Yeah, and the one thing that they're going to need to do is eliminate the flags. Last quarter, they combined for 9 flags, as here is another one. Right as I say that, the commentator's curse strikes again. And this one looks like it might be on the Chiefs.
False start.
It's going to be a false start.
5-yard penalty.
So right as I say that, the Chiefs get another flag, and instead of 9, they are a 10 on the Knights. River Ridge is doing a great job to kind of draw these false start penalties. They've only had 2 flags on the entire night, both coming in the first quarter, being perfect in the second. So the Chiefs now have a 1st and 15 to make something happen. 3 stack on the near sideline. Here is the handoff, gives it over to Rajecki as he's trying to fight for yards, still going, tries to make his way back over to our side of the field as he goes, makes his way to the central, and he's going to get a gain of 5 there and negate the penalty that was just conceded.
Exactly. Still great run by William Rajecki right there. Still giving it to him, and the Chiefs offense still run heavy and still looking for the field position with this run offense.
Yeah, so they're going to get to exactly where they were before the flag was enforced on that last play. So 9:25 on the clock. They'll have just Will Rajecki in the backfield, 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. Here's Colby Martin with the snap, hands it off to Rajecki as he gets almost tackled for a loss there, but will somehow manage to get a yard out of that. Beautiful job to just reach over, get as many yards as he can. But nonetheless, they'll set up a 3rd and 9. Still not the best play to have. And going to be a 3rd and 9 for the Sequoyah Chiefs. So Paul Prisblick and Brooks Starling will set up on the far side. Brooks Starling changes his side, though, as they'll set up on our near side. Only receiver here in a 1v1 situation. Kobe Martin throws deep pass to Brooks Starling, as that one's going to be a flag and pass interference on that play. Beautiful job there from Kobe Martin, trying to get that exact same play Brooks Starling had the touchdown on that first try. But this time, the River Ridge defender kind of just gets in his way, and that should be pass interference. And
15-yard penalty previous spot results in the first down.
So it's going to be an automatic first down for the Chiefs, as they will get. So they will go to the spot of the foul, and it's going to set up a 1st and 10 situation for the Chiefs. So they'll send 3 receivers on the far side and Ian Mariah in that tight end formation on the near side. Here the handoff to Wilbur Jackie, double handoff to Mariah, but Mariah won't get that far, only getting about 2 yards on that run, and going to set up a 2nd and 8 situation for the Chiefs.
Chiefs coming down the field, still looking good. I think River Ridge needs to step up their defense just a little bit, but looking good for the Sequoyah offense as they come down the field.
Yeah, that flag definitely is not the thing that the River Ridge Knights wanted to give up right now, especially down 24-7. So here's the motion from Rajecki as they'll quickly throw it to him on the screen pass. Rajecki jukes out one, breaks the tackle, and he gets past the other one, but he grabs a hold of his foot, brings him down, and won't move the chains, and it will set up a 3rd and 6 for the Chiefs.
Another great play just to get a few yards, but Will Rajecki looking good right now just to get around the defenders and to gain some yards.
Yeah, and again, we've just seen this so much from Rajecki tonight. I mean, I feel like every single time he steps out of that box and goes open or go wide for a screen pass, it's just an automatic gain of at least 5 yards. So here's Martin looking down the sideline. Beautiful pass. Is that caught? And they're going to call it incomplete pass. Noah Givens couldn't hold on to it, and it's going to set up 4th down, in which could be Caleb McClure field goal range, and it is. They're going to attempt a field goal here for McClure.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Sequoyah offense, River Ridge was right there. Good coverage on Noah Givens. He almost caught that ball, just dropped it at the last second.
So McClure has a 46-yard attempt here. A big kick. Aced his last field goal attempt on the near hash, though. Bit of not centered attempt here, as here's McClure. Drills right through to the side, and he will miss that attempt, and Caleb McClure will miss his 5th field goal of the season. Long field goal, 47 attempts. Even pros don't make that. I've seen NFL bunch of missed kicks. I mean, I know your team, the Packers, their field goal, their kickers, he just got cut. So nothing to be ashamed about. But the River Ridge Knights will be able to take over from the 20-yard line.
Caleb McClure almost through there, just to the right side.
Yeah, definitely a hard feat, especially when you're on one of those side hashes, as it just completely obscures that straight line that you, as a kicker, you try to get to. But here's the motion from the Knights, trying to quickly find a way through. Spector changes his mind as he gets taken down. That's another sack for the Chiefs. This time, it was Carson Gant, or Kaysen Gant, his 2nd of the night, as the Chiefs get another sack and force River Ridge into a 2nd and 20 position.
Another great job here. The defensive line getting through the offensive line just to get another sack, just to improve Sequoiah's game right now.
Yeah, this defensive stat line has gone incredible. River Ridge is going to try to throw a quick screen pass to the sideline, and they won't go anywhere. And It's going to be only a gain of 2, but still 3rd and long now for the Knights. They're going to need a big play. We have only really seen one deep throw from Spectre tonight, and that was that one touchdown pass to Holier. You would expect to see something big, almost kind of desperate. 5:50 left in the quarter. This quarter has been flying by, and the River Ridge Knights are still down 24-7. So, here's Ethan Spector calling another man in motion. Here's the hike, trying to find somebody down the field as they'll throw it to the middle of the field. It's caught, but they're going to call him down, and it will be a gain of 10, but not enough for the first down. So set up a 4th and 5, and if you're River Ridge, you might decide to go for this one.
Yeah, number 3, Thomas Thompson with the catch. He tries to get more yardage. Unfortunately, he dives for the ball and falls to the ground and is called down.
But there will be a flag on the play on that one, so they won't even have needed to get to the first down marker because that flag automatically brings the Knights into a first down, so they'll have a 1st and 10 from the 35. Another man in motion, double fake handoff, but they'll give it to Pugh as he is instantly stuffed by the entire line.
Yeah, Taiwo gets his hands on him first and then is joined by another bunch of Chiefs, but good job right there for the defensive coverage just to prevent Ethan Spector from scrambling.
So here is Ethan Spector, 2nd and 8, calling another man in motion, tries to do a little fake handoff, and he will only get about another yard from that one, and it's going to set up a 3rd and 7 now as they just keep inching up the field, trying to get some fake run play to work, but none of them have worked so far on this Sequoyah defense, who is having themselves a night.
Not fooled once again. The Sequoyah defense, second half, still looking like a well put together team, and great coverage and great play calls.
This time they will call Thompson in motion. Chiefs line trying to get to Spector. They won't be able to as he'll quick a throw over down the sideline to Holier, who will get the first down. And will be a gain of about 13 right there. And the River Ridge Knights will move the chains again, this time crossing into Sequoyah territory.
Ethan Spector under pressure. Good job by scrambling right there, getting out of the pocket and throwing to an open Holier right there. That's a gain of about 15. And now it sets up another 1st and 10 for this River Ridge offense.
And so close to a sack right there as they'll throw a deep ball to Holier, but a flag on the play and triple coverage. Holier might get a pass interference call. Seconds away from a sack by Mariah right there. Spector gets the pass off as here's the ref with the call.
Pass interference.
And it's going to be pass interference on the Chiefs, their 3rd of the quarter, and these penalties just keep piling on. The only reason that the Knights are here in the first place is from that one penalty on that 3rd and long, and now they have marched down the field almost into the 25 on 2 penalties. So the Knights getting really lucky with these calls as they'll look over to their coach, see if he wants to change the play. With 3:55 left on the clock. Here's Spector with the snap as they'll hand it off quickly as he will get a gain of about 5 there. Great run there.
Yeah, run right down the middle. We haven't seen so much of this run on the opposite side for this River Ridge offense, but still gaining a few yards. Now it's a 2nd and about 6.
Yeah, so 2nd, 6, clock still moving, 3:27 as the River Ridge Knights need a scoring drive. Spector fakes the handoff, rolling out to his right side as he has an open man, but it will be dropped.
Yeah, good placement by Ethan Spector there. Just so close to that catch. Unfortunately, it was dropped. And he could have got some yardage right there, but unfortunately, it was dropped for the incomplete pass.
Yeah, Mark Pruitt just not able to hold on to it. Nobody in his peripheral. He could have taken that one for yards, at least a first down. The Chiefs defense gets lucky on that one, and it's going to set up a 3rd and 6. As another flag has entered the playing field again. You might as well just permanently have the flags on the field at this point, as we just flag after flag. As the rest, we'll talk about this one for a second, but both teams looking like it will be on the River Ridge Knights.
Flag after flag after flag. We might see this the whole game.
I mean, yeah, so far it has really looked like that for the Chiefs. River Ridge have been very good without giving up penalties. If this one is against them, it will only be the 4th of the night. The Chiefs are at 12 so far.
Yikes.
So the ref's still discussing this one. Teeter kind of making his way onto the field, trying to get a hear of what the call is, and here comes the head ref.
False start.
So it'll be a false start on River Ridge, as that will set them back 5 yards and set up a 3rd and 11.
Good for Sequoyah defense right here, just to catch their breath after River Ridge charging down the field. Sequoyah defense trying to get another stop right here. They need one right now, but they're still ahead 24-7.
It's 3rd down here at the flats. And a big 3rd down at that. 3rd and 11. River Ridge needs something to get going. A touchdown here can put them right back into this game, as they'll only be down by 2 scores. And here's the motion on the far side from Thompson, as quickly hands it off and won't go anywhere with it. You would have expected some kind of pass play there, maybe to hold your on the sideline, but no, they'll just run it, and they'll get only 2 yards from it, and it's going to set up 4th and 9.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of this run offense by River Ridge because the Chiefs defense does such a good job of stopping them and stopping them in their tracks and just not allowing them to get the yardage that they desperately need.
Yeah, so big 4th and 9 now. River Ridge will go for it. Another Thompson in motion again. This time looking for a pass. They'll try to go to the middle. It is a beautifully placed pass right in the middle. That one to Sam Vincent as he gets the catch, moves the chains, and puts the River Ridge Knights into the red zone.
Sam Vincent also stat heavy and a really big help to this River Ridge team over the season. This is what River Ridge needed right here, and this could set them up to a score. And this is what they need right here because they are down 3 scores, and 1 score can just help them a little bit.
Yeah, Sam Vincent, what a great player he is for the Knights. 2-way player, leads the team with interceptions. Here is Spector trying to get out of the pressure, looking to throw, throws it on the weak side, out of bounds. Cross-body throw, goes nowhere, and it's going to set up a 2nd down.
Just had no one to go to. Tight coverage by the Sequoyah defense. This is what we've seen a little bit in this game, but just great job not letting a receiver get open. And unfortunately for River Ridge, that was a incompletion, and that brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, again, that quick pressure from the line, which is the exact reason why they have 4 sacks on the night so far. Just an incredible performance as they'll hand this one off again and is instantly stopped again. And River Ridge just can't find the run game right now. I'm really surprised they aren't trying to find the pass game, as both times they have tried to just go for it, especially on that last 4th down to Sam Vincent. They got a great gain out of it, but they're so persistent with this run game. And the Chiefs defense, the Chiefs line, have been so good in just stopping everything that they get thrown their way. So now, another big 3rd down, 3rd and 10. Here's the snap. Tries to play behind the back handoff as he has space. Here's Holier making his way into the end zone, and he will break the plane, and it's going to be the second touchdown for Holier of the night. What a run from Grant Holier right there. The 3-star Georgia State commit gets the second touchdown of the night for the Knights and puts them right back in this game.
Great running play by this River Ridge offense. That's what they needed, a little fake pitch back to Holier, and he tricked the defense right there. And that now they're only 2 scores away. This is what River Ridge needed, and this is what we might see coming in maybe to the fourth quarter with 1 minute and 19 seconds left in the third.
Yeah, it's a great job from River Ridge to try to get themselves back into this one, but it is also a great job from the Chiefs to take as much time off the clock as they could. 1:19 left in the third quarter, and then there's only 1 quarter left in this one for River Ridge to try to tie it. And with the way that this Sequoyah offense has been playing, I would almost say they're guaranteed at least some points on this drive. Just missed a field goal on the last one, but other than that, they have only punted twice, and that was on the first drive of the game.
Yeah, this is if Sequoyah scores right here, this would cushion their lead to a comfortable amount to where they might get away with this one as long as the defense keeps on doing what they're doing and just stops the River Ridge offense.
Yeah, and I think that this defense has been great. I mean, we saw on that last drive, they had the sack, they had a few penalties that just were really inconvenient, and that's where a majority of these plays and these big drives have come from for River Ridge, is just these flags that keep putting Sequoyah in terrible positions. They've been able to maintain the run offense from the Knights. The pass, not so much, but their secondary has been elite whenever they look deep, and that is the exact reason why the Chiefs are off 24-14. But here is the kickoff as Will Rejecki will take this one out of the end zone as trying to get through a few, but won't be able to get past the 20. As with 1:10 on the clock, it is moving, 1:11 as it stops. The Chiefs offense, led by Colby Martin, will take over for another time tonight.
Rejecki with another good return. I mean, just to the 20, but still gets through some defenders for some extra yards. He could have been easily stopped around the 15, maybe even closer to the 10, but makes it all the way to the 20.
So, Colby Martin gets set for the first play of this drive. Ian Mariah in motion. Colby Martin with a quarterback keep, and he won't get that far as clock continues to move. 1:01 entering the final minutes of the third quarter.
Still running down this clock. That's, I think, what Sequoyah will. That's, I think, what they will strategize right now. Just running down the clock, preventing the River Ridge offense from having enough time to score 2 more times. Yeah,
and again, Max Swain texted me at I think it was the second quarter, and he was pretty much saying that the Chiefs are doing such a great job of just running down the clock, and that's exactly what they're going to be trying to get to tonight, as that is exactly what they have done so far, just milking as much time as this clock as they can, trying to protect this lead against a very strong River Ridge team.
Another Will Rejecki run right there for a couple yards, but still run heavy, and I think we'll see majority of these plays just Sequoyah running the ball, just turning down the clock as we end this third quarter.
So the third quarter will come to a close, 24-14. River Ridge will be the only team with a score, as Sequoyah is held to only a missed field goal, and this is the exact type of quarter that the River Ridge Knights needed.
Yes, exactly. River Ridge now with only 2 scores away from potentially tying the Chiefs, and it's looking good for River Ridge right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're only down 10, so you can get 1 touchdown and a field goal, and even if you do get 2 touchdowns, then you take the lead, and that's exactly what the Knights need to get themselves back into this one.
Sequoiah's defense just needs to get a stop in this fourth quarter, multiple stops actually, but as long as the offense provides and scores, this may be a Sequoyah and end up a Sequoyah win.
Yeah, and I really think that we will see another shot at a touchdown. And we've pretty much seen the entire, as I said earlier, the entire game has been touchdowns or points for the Chiefs, only punting twice on the first 2 drives of the game, which has been such a good point for the Chiefs, as they're usually sporadic. Usually their first quarter is their best quarter, but kind of the opposite, as they keep turning it up after every drive, as they keep getting better as the night goes on. So as the fourth quarter gets underway, the Chiefs are looking to compete and keep their lead, as here is Colby Martin on the far side giving it to Will Rejecki as he gets out of bounds for the first down. And a beautiful catch and run there from Rejecki.
Yeah, Will Rejecki continuing to get these receptions and these yards. We've seen him do a lot of good things for the Sequoyah offense. I mean, throughout the season and even tonight, with so many yards and so many carries and receptions.
I mean, yeah, I really want him in my fantasy team right now. I mean, the amount of receptions, like playing PPR with Will Rejecki.
Oh my.
Just fantasy points galore. With the amount of yards too, I really need that and replace for Chase Brown at my starting running back spot. So here is the rush again. This time won't be held for a gain of nothing, and going to be 2nd and 10 now. As the Chiefs are still trying to run the clock out. 11:30 as we enter the 4th quarter.
Yeah, River Ridge just trying to adjust to help prevent Sequoyah from being so run heavy. River Ridge just changing their strategy a little bit to help prevent this from happening.
So we'll have 2 receivers out. Brookshaw on the far side. This will be another double handoff, this time to Taiwo Agundale, who will push a pile and will get a gain of about 4. So now a 2nd and 8.
Yeah, great play by Taiwo right there. I mean, just going down the middle, but getting around some defenders and setting up a 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 still, they still have to get up to a first down, but better than 3rd and 10.
So there'll be a ref will stop the play. Will be a timeout for the Chiefs as 10:38 left in the.
Yeah, River Ridge just trying to get another stop right here. That's really what they need in this 4th quarter, as they're still trailing by 24-7.
24-14.
14, my bad.
Very good. Yeah, definitely they're going to need a stop here. And 3rd and 5, this is the prime position to get a stop. We've seen them somehow manage to contain this run defense a lot better than they have in the first half, as they've done a great job. But the Chiefs, again, we can see some sporadic deep pass plays like we saw with that beautiful Brooks Starling touchdown. We might be able to see some type of play like that again, and I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
The rest will call the teams back onto the field. 10:38 left to play in this one to get ahead in region. Joe tied with Sprayberry with 2 games left in the season. So here is Colby Martin waiting for the snap. We'll have Emarai to his left. And the play will be called dead. And can't tell what's happening, refs.
Looks like Colby Martin they might have called Colby Martin down as he was kneeling down. It was a low snap, so they might have called him down.
Yeah, that is exactly right. So that's gonna be a bad miscue. Set up a 4th and 10. They were gonna have to send the punt team on. Not what you wanted on that 3rd and 5.
Good call by the ref, so just to make sure that they didn't get away with that. Punt by Will Rejecki.
This is a sky punt, and fair caught there by Sam Vincent. Beautiful job from him. Make the catch. No doubt about it. And we'll send Ethan Spector back out there and attempt to go back-to-back on touchdowns for the first time tonight.
River Ridge desperately again needs another score. Still trailing by 10. That's 2 scores, but fortunately for them, they have 9 minutes and 50 seconds to get down the field, get potentially a touchdown or a field goal, then to stop Sequoyah, and then get down the field again to score.
Yep, so here is Ethan Spector leading his team back onto the field. Fakes the handoff, trying to find an option deep. He'll decide to scramble with it. He has yards to go. Taiwo Gundole trying to chase him down as he runs out of bounds after about a 25-yard run, and a beautiful run there by Ethan Spector.
Ethan Spector, amazing. He was under pressure but scrambled out, and just amazing gainage of yards right there for him as River Ridge takes another snap, handoff, and that's a big run right there, tackled. Great run again by River Ridge just to get down the field. They've gotten down the field. I mean, still 9 minutes and 32 seconds, and they're already at the 22.
Yeah, this has been a beautiful drive. They finally found something to some way to stop this Chiefs defense and kind of exploit their weaknesses, and they've done a great job at that this drive. And this has been the first time, I think, tonight that we've really seen them drive on back-to-back plays. So, 2nd and 7 after that gain of 3. Ethan Spector with 2 wide receivers on his far side, 2 on his near side, only one in the backfield. Here's the motion, another low snap, this time gave it off onto the sideline. That is going to be an easy touchdown for Thomas Thompson, as the Knights will get back-to-back touchdowns and put this game within 1 score.
Thomas Thompson has also been a major part of this offense. This is his 7th touchdown of the season. Just so many stats and so many good plays by Thomas Thompson.
Yeah, great receiver. What a weapon that is for Ethan Spector. 54 yards per game. It's close to that on the night with only about 3 receptions. Great job to kind of incorporate him into the second half. What a play call right there. Get him in motion and walks in for the touchdown. So that field goal is good, 21-24, and the Knights have walked themselves right back into this one.
Not what Sequoyah wanted right here. Now, River Ridge is only 1 score, 1 field goal away from tying this, and 1 touchdown away from leading this game. Sequoyah really needs a stop right here and to score again.
Yeah, Sequoyah is definitely going to be gunning for the score. They might try to lead away from the run game just for a little bit, try to get down the field and make a touchdown or at least any score more possible. But if the Knights do get a stop, they only need a field goal to tie this one up. We have not seen any field goal attempts from Van Gilden besides the extra points. So it'll be his first attempt of the night. Van Gilden also on varsity soccer for the Knights. He's a dual sport athlete taking on the kicking role like Caleb McClure. So 24-21, 8:50 on the clock. A powerful kick towards the back of the end zone. That was going to come back for a touchback. And the Chiefs will start it at the 20.
Great kick right there, just in the end zone. That's what you really want. Just for the Sequoyah to be deep in their own territory. And River Ridge really needs to stop right here.
Yeah, this defense is going to come out guns a-blazing. They're going to try. They did very well to stop the run game on their last drive. They're going to need to try to do that again. They're going to call a little audible here, try to change up the play. They'll have 2 receivers on the near side. Will Rajecki in the backfield. Hand it off to Rajecki as he tries to find some space. Still up, trying to move the huddle of players, and they're saying fumble. River Ridge.
They're going to call him down, though.
River Ridge is pointing that they have the ball. Refs haven't said anything yet.
Looks like Sequoyah will keep the ball.
Yeah, Sequoiah's going to keep the ball, and they'll get a gain of 5. So after that, Chiefs get a 2nd and 5 now.
Great run by Will Rejecki right there. He gets hit, but then continues to run, and just amazing plays and amazing yardage from Will Rejecki.
Yeah, I'm guessing River Ridge thought that they got the ball, but the refs called them down earlier. Now Kobe Martin rolling out of the pocket as he'll take on a scramble. Tries to get past 2 defenders, but not enough, as he will get a gain of 1 there.
Yeah, River Ridge defense not fooled right there. Knows he's going to scramble out of the pocket. He goes to the middle a little bit, but then goes to the near side. Colby Martin gets tackled for just a yard for the gain.
So they'll take a little bit of time to call this play. 15 seconds left on the play clock. 7:45 left on the game clock. The Chiefs will set up in a narrow formation. They'll have 2 receivers on the near side. Again, rejecting the backfield. They'll hand it off to Mariah on the motion as he will get close to the first down. Will they give it to him? Yes, they will. We'll get the first down by about 2 yards. So they will move the chains and set up another first down.
Yeah, great run. It's still run heavy, and we've seen that all game right now. But also, I want to shout out this backfield. Will Rejecki also with an incredible block to help Ian Mariah get more yards and to get that first down. So just great backfield right now. They're doing a good job.
Yeah, another also shout out to make is this offensive line that has been incredible tonight. Alex Brewer, Carter Leggetti, Riley O'Neill, Colton Bass all have done a great job protecting Colby. No sacks on the night, and they have a lot of run yards allowed for the Chiefs. As another handoff here, fake handoff, and it will go to Colby Martin on the QB keeper, and it won't go anywhere. As this is going to be a big loss, going to be 2nd and 12 now for the Chiefs.
Yeah, quarterback keep right there, had nowhere to go. River Ridge D-line was right there and tackled him for about a yard of the loss.
That's exactly the type of play that the River Ridge Knights needed right now. 6:25, clock still moving, down 3. Sequoyah trying to extend their lead. As here's Colby Martin trying to fake the handoff to Rejecki, looking deep down the field, wide open Ian Mariah as he has space to run. Walking into the end zone is Ian Mariah, and the Chiefs take the lead 30-21.
Wow, great. That's a great route right there by Ian Mariah just to get wide open. No one around. That's a 70-yard play. That's actually a 70-yard touchdown right there. But Ian Mariah with that good route running right there just to be wide open and to get another touchdown for the Chiefs, which that's what they needed right there.
The 2nd touchdown of the night for Ian Mariah. Beautifully drawn play. And again, you see that play where the Chiefs, we're just going to keep running the ball. We'll slowly make the way down the field. And then, boom, Ian Mariah, 70-yard passing play, walks into the end zone as Caleb McClure extends the lead 31-21, and the Chiefs have a 10-point lead again.
Good throw by Colby Martin right there. He had a wide open man. No pressure right there, just to throw it in a perfect spot for Ian Mariah to walk in to the touchdown. Wide open, incredible play drawn right there.
Yeah, also a great job from Colby. Kind of took his time there, was looking at his options. I definitely saw him looking down the sideline, looking to get a quick screen pass over to maybe Will Rejecki or Brooks Starling, but then changes his mind and goes deep to Ian Mariah under pressure. Beautiful job. 6:03 on the clock. The Chiefs take the lead back to 10. So the River Ridge Knights are going to need something big here. They're going to need 2 quick scores and a stop if they want to get themselves back into this one.
Yeah, River Ridge answered that last Sequoyah touchdown with another score, and now it looks like the Chiefs scored again. 31-21, incredible game right now. back and forth, back and forth.
So after 2 unanswered touchdowns from the Knights, the Chiefs finally strike back in this half, getting their first touchdown of the half. And here's beautiful kick from McClure as the Knights will try to return it. Won't get very far.
Tanner Davis with a good stop right there. Great tackle below the waist, just at the legs. Amazing tackle and like a 5-yard return from River Ridge.
Yeah, so that's going to set them up at their own 9. Or sorry, their own 16-yard line. Looking at the wrong set of downs on that one. Going to be a 1st and 10, though, from their 16. 31-21, the Knights need a scoring drive. Looking quick over to the sideline. They'll get a quick pass. Still moving, getting some yardage. But Spencer Geist able to make the tackle just after crossing down the first down.
Another reception from Thomas Thompson. They're looking good right now. The River Ridge offense just keep giving the ball to their dangerous offense.
Yeah, they've gotten the ball away from. Oh, there's a fumble on the play, and that's recovered by Sequoyah.
Number 63, Michael LaFountain, with the recovery right there.
Michael Fountain recovers the fumble, punched out of the hands after the quick screen pass, and the Chiefs recover the ball, and that just might be the dagger that the Chiefs needed in this one.
Wow. Just great by this Sequoyah defense, just to punch the ball out and just to get the advantage right now. They're still up by 10 points, and they have the ball in River Ridge territory.
Yeah, you see so many coaches nowadays try to force, when you're going for that tackle, punch the ball, see if you can knock it out. And there's Will Rejecki as he takes the space, going all the way to the end zone. And one play, Will Rejecki touchdown as the Chiefs in back-to-back plays score a touchdown,
My
get the fumble recovery,
goodness,
and score another touchdown.
Sequoyah still run heavy. Will Rejecki shows who's boss right there and just goes around the River Ridge defense. Oh my goodness. Wow. Great. This is looking really good for Sequoyah right now.
And the Chiefs go back-to-back on touchdowns after getting the fumble recovery on one play.
Wow.
Looking to extend the lead to 38-21 with 5:25 left in the game. As here's the kick, and McClure drills it like normal. 5:25, 38-21.
Oh my goodness. Will Rejecki, another run right there. That's his first touchdown in the game, but you don't need touchdowns to see how you've been impacting this offense. And look how many yards he's gotten in this game. He's gotten so many receptions as well. Just great option by this Sequoyah offense, and this is looking good right now.
Yeah, beautifully run by Will Rejecki, making his own space, getting his first touchdown of the night, extending his total on the season to 13, and leads the team by double. Nobody else has over 6 so far. So 5:25, Caleb McClure is going to come back out for his second kickoff in about a minute. As the Knights offense will come back out instantly as the Caleb McClure kick will make its way to the end zone and caught for a fair catch. It'll be a touchback, and the River Ridge Knights will take over at the 20. So the 1st and 10. Now you can't afford to give another fumble. You can't afford to really run the ball at all. You got to go for an end zone. You got to go get that touchdown. Otherwise, this game is pretty much over.
River Ridge is behind by 17 points at the moment. That's That's 4 scores.
Yeah, it is probably impossible for the Knights to be able to make a comeback in this one. We saw, though, at the beginning of the season against Cherokee, where the Chiefs were up 2 scores. They gave up a touchdown, gave up the onside kick, and another touchdown, and that game came very close to the wire. The Chiefs pulled out the win 38-35, though, and funny enough, the Knights' only other loss besides Sprayberry is to Cherokee. So here's a deep pass to Spector, and that one's over into the sideline, uncatchable. And now 3rd and 6. In desperation mode, the Knights need to do something now.
Yeah, Ethan Spector, nowhere else to go except for that receiver right on the edge. Just overthrown a little bit and uncatchable.
As there's a quick fake handoff, Ethan Spector's trying to take this one on his own. He has a lot of space to get down the sideline. Still going. 3 Chiefs finally get to him. It's Brooks Starling who shoves him out of bounds. And the River Ridge Knights will get him over into Sequoyah territory and down at the 35-yard line.
That's about a 40-yard run right there. Great job by Ethan Spector. He was looking at first to see if he had anyone open. He didn't, so he scrambled out and ran his 40 yards.
Yeah, and it's a great job to get out of bounds as well instead of trying to cut inside. As here's another handoff, and this one also goes for about a 9-yard gain. Sorry, 10-yard. They'll get the first down with this one, and they'll move the chains again.
Wow.
Clock's still moving, though, as it stays in the bounds. 4:40 on the clock. Here's the snap. They'll hand it off really quickly as he's got space to move. Puts down a defender, still up, and finally is taken down at about the 8-yard line. And there's 3 run plays back to back to back that the Chiefs just haven't been able to get on top of, as they're kind of letting River Ridge take control, maybe get themselves a score so that they can run this clock out.
Great job by River Ridge right now. They really need a score, and that's what they're looking like they really want to do right now. Just great job going down the field, creating that opportunity to eventually score. And this is looking like a pretty close game right now, except for the score. But River Ridge still has a chance.
Yeah, so Sequoyah is going to call themselves a timeout. They're going to try to regroup, find themselves, kind of calm down, take a breather, and figure out what kind of went wrong in those last 3 plays. Kind of talk about it. They'll have a chance here before the next play. But the Knights have an attempt to get another touchdown and cut the lead down to 3 scores at the 8-yard line. With 38-21 is your score right now. The Chiefs, having scored on back-to-back drives, a beautiful run from Rajecki for about 30 yards, and then a 70-yard passing play to Ian Mariah, and a forced fumble to set the Chiefs up to completely take control after this game, after the River Ridge Knights brought it back to 24-21, and within about 5 minutes, that has completely changed. So, here are the Knights inside the red zone, 9 yards away from a score, as they'll fake the handoff. Spector looking back corner. This one's floated up, and they're going to call a catch.
That's a
beautiful catch right there.
Beautiful toe tap right there, but
the refs are going to call that one back and to say that that wasn't a catch. Looks like he might have been out of bounds. That could have been a beautiful throw and catch right there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It was a catch, but it's holding on the offense.
Beautiful toe tap right there to get the touchdown. Unfortunately, yeah, like you said, Jake, there will be a holding penalty, which will bring them back to around the 20. But unfortunate series of events for River Ridge, almost score.
So River Ridge get their
charge to the head coach. That's his first.
And that's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, and it's going to set them back even farther. And instead of being 1st and goal at the 9, they're 1st and goal at the 35-yard
Wow.
line. And those are just two unfortunate penalties, getting their sixth penalty of the game, fourth of the half, and now they have a very, very long way to go to try to at least get one score. I mean, it's looking like River Ridge was going to get themselves one more touchdown. They'd have the onside kick, maybe be able to get back into this one. But now, first and about 33 for the Knights, as it just keeps getting worse after the unsportsmanlike penalty charged on the coach.
Yeah, just awful right now. Down 17, and this just happens. I don't know. They now really desperate.
Yeah, that is not exactly what you want if you're a River Ridge Knights fan.
Nope.
As here is the snap. Hands it off quickly as they'll have some space to go, but it'll get brought down quick enough. That one by Michael Fountain, who had the forced fumble a bit earlier ago.
Camden Cox with another run. He's also been a big impact on this River Ridge offense, too. Now we're starting to see some run offense, but I think really River Ridge needs to throw the ball.
Spencer Guy's looking to get a beautiful pass right there, and that one's, is it a touchdown? They're going to call him touchdown.
Touchdown. Wow.
Dives through, breaks the plane, and on one play go 32 yards. River Ridge Knights get themselves a touchdown and looking to make it 28-38 and push the lead back only to 10.
Thomas Thompson with his second touchdown of the night. Just a great play right there. Back 30 yards and get the touchdown. It was really looking bad, but now it's looking good for this River Ridge offense.
I mean, there's a beautiful throw there by Ethan Spector. Perfect bullet pass right into the hands of Thompson. And then just sprints his way, breaks the plane. And the River Ridge Knights push the lead back only to 10. And the Chiefs offense, they might be able to try to run this clock out as much as they can. The Knights have 2 timeouts left. So the Chiefs won't be able to completely run the clock out. But if their running game keeps doing what they've been doing, they should be able to get enough first downs to finish this game out.
Yeah. Still a 2-score game for the River Ridge Knights right now. But as long as they get a quick stop right here, they actually might be able to, with 2 timeouts, they might be able to get down the field again and score.
Yeah, and here's going to be a big play, the onside kick, assuming that's what they go for. There wouldn't be a reason not to if you're the Knights. Van Gilden, a soccer player, should be able to kick this one perfectly as he's going to try to make a chip shot and going to send it out of bounds. Way too much power on that one from Van Gilder. And the Chiefs will take over the ball at around the 40-yard line. So 3:40 on the clock as the Chiefs as the refs calls the kicking infraction right there. 10-point deficit for the Knights. They need a quick stop. They have 2 timeouts. They're going to need a 3-and-out from the Chiefs if they want to stay in this one.
Yeah, Chiefs, though, looking good. Their run, they can really run the ball and run down this clock, but they're not afraid to pass the ball, too. I'd be surprised to see a passing play, though. Just Sequoyah needs to run down this clock.
Yeah, especially with this formation. They're going to pitch it quickly to Rajecki as he's going to get a little bit of yards on that one. We'll get about 2.
Run by number 3.
And going to set up a 2nd and 8 now as River Ridge won't take their timeout. They'll let the clock roll. So assuming the Chiefs take 30 seconds off this, we'll bring it down to into the 2nd minute. They take all of it around 2:50. Looking at around the same play.
Chiefs offense. We're not surprised right now. Still running the ball, still have people in the backfield as they hand it off to William Rajecki.
As they'll do the same exact play again. This time he'll get about a gain of 3, and we'll set up a 3rd and 4 as they can let the clock continue to move. They'll call their timeout on this one. And 3rd and 4 here. River Ridge Knights need a stop if they want to try to get this ball back and maybe, just maybe, get another score.
It looks really good for Sequoyah, though, as they are still up by 10 points. Sequoyah defense looking dominant right now. They need a stop if River Ridge gets the ball back, but it looks like Sequoyah will run down the clock enough for River Ridge, for them to prevent River Ridge from scoring twice.
Yeah, and a first down on this play would pretty much seal the game. The Knights using one of their timeouts, they would only have one left. And with 2:48 on the clock left, I'm guessing that's exactly what the Chiefs are going to try to do. So here come the Chiefs back out after River Ridge's second timeout, as they will set up in another run formation, this time only will Rajecki in the backfield. As they try to get someone to jump. Refs won't call anything, though. Martin's going to call an audible. This time handed off to Rajecki. Double handoff back to Mariah as he's still going. Will only get a gain of about 1, and it'll set up a 4th and 2.
They might go for it.
I would expect them to. I mean, you could go for it. You have 2:41 on the clock, but they'll call a timeout River Ridge, so they'll be out of timeouts. If you get the first down here, you can roll out the clock and finish this game off, or you can punt it, try to hope that they don't score quick enough. A lot of options. Looking ahead, though, the Chiefs take on Pope away next week, and then Creekview at home to finish off the season. And assuming the score stays the same at this one, the Chiefs would be tied with Sprayberry for first in region. Sprayberry does hold the tiebreaker as they did beat the Chiefs earlier in the season. That's where the Chiefs' only loss comes from. But this game, assuming the Chiefs can win out, will pretty much confirm at least second place in the region. As for River Ridge, they play Creekview next week, and then Lassiter at home. And Creekview away is going to be a big game. Creekview having to play two of the top teams in the region in their last 2 weeks. And then Lassiter, who has not had a region win this entire season, should pretty much be a win for the Knights. But it's going to be 4th and short here. The Chiefs looking to go for it. A first down conversion here. Or sorry, they won't go for it. They will call the punt. As River Ridge will quickly send Sam Vincent back into the backfield. As Rajecki's punt, beautiful sky punt. He'll call the fair catch. And Sam Vincent, beautiful catch. 2:35 for the Knights to make a move. They're down 10. They need a score, onside kick, and score again if they want to win this in 2 minutes and 35 seconds.
Still, like you said, under 10 for this River Ridge Knights, but it's not looking real good right now. They still have to make it all the way down the field for a score, at least a field goal or a touchdown. And if they don't do that, then this might be sealed for Sequoyah.
Yeah, and this defense is going to maybe play a bit of prevent formation, hopefully try to prevent any scores from coming their way. Here's the quick handoff to Pugh as he'll take this for a little bit of yardage. He'll get out of bounds. Only takes off about 5 seconds of the clock. Broke down to 2:26.
Camden Cox with the run right there, just trying to get yardage. It looked like he was open. He looks like he was gonna get more yards, but unfortunately got down. as
Ethan Spector pushes his way for a first down,
And-
faking the quick screen pass over to Camden Cox, but keeps it instead. Beautifully job to stay up, keep it moving. Ethan Spector gets the first down, and now they're going to be instantly brought down as the clock keeps moving. That was Camden Cox with the carry. Doesn't go anywhere. 2nd and 10, still in hurry up. 2 minutes entering the close to last minute of the game. Here's Spector looking for a pass, quick across the middle, and that's so close.
Seth
Jeez.
Pettit was right there. Unfortunately, it was too low for him to get as it touches the ground before he could scoop it up and get it.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Oh, but a roughing the passer is called on Sequoyah, and they'll get an automatic first down. Sequoyah's first of the quarter. They've done a great job in this fourth quarter to mitigate all the penalties that they pretty much had in the entire game. Getting their 13th now. Unlucky 13. As Spector now, 1st and 10 from the 40. We'll call Thompson in motion. Quick throw to the sideline to him, and he'll instantly get tackled. That one was by Carson Berry. As River Ridge still in hurry up. 141, looking deep ball to the left corner, double coverage, and picked off, but no, the refs say out of bounds. Seth Pettit holding on to the ball, but the refs say incomplete pass.
That was a really close play right there. An inch away maybe from a completion, an interception for Seth Pettit, his first of the year, but unfortunately that falls incomplete.
3rd and 5, handed off quickly, and the Chiefs stop them. And now 4th and 2, and the Chiefs defense will line up for the game. 1:20 on the clock. The Chiefs have a 10-point lead. Here is the game. In motion, looking for somebody deep, throws it down to Holier. He makes the catch, and then Brooks Starlin able to get under him and force a quick tackle as the River Ridge Knights are able to move the chains, and 1:03 on the clock. River Ridge still trying to move quick. Beautiful play there just to get the first down. Now, looking deep towards the end zone, and that's going to be thrown to absolutely nobody. And ball goes out of bounds. And 2nd down and 10 from the 24.
Looking for a man open. Looked like a missed call right there. They were kind of confused, and Ethan Spector just threw it away.
They'll call Camden Cox out of the backfield, looking quickly on the screen pass. He has a bit of space, can't get to the end zone though, but he'll get out of bounds right before it. Going to set up a 1st and goal now with the clock at 46 seconds.
Sequoyah defense needs to lock in right here. A stop could pretty much seal the game, like we've been saying, but the River Ridge offense still trying to stay alive here with 46 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, so
still trailing by 10.
The Chiefs will call their 2nd timeout of the quarter, try to make something here, draw up a play, prevent anything from getting into the end zone. They're down by 10. A touchdown here wouldn't give River Ridge the lead, but if they do manage to recover the onside kick, could go back and score. But 46 seconds is not a lot of time for the Knights. They haven't been that great tonight, especially early on in the game. They have turned it around, though, in this 3rd quarter, putting up 21 points, and now just are 10 points away and an onside kick from winning this game. So the refs are going to call both teams back onto the field as a 1st and goal from the 7 awaits.
Looking good, looking really good for Sequoyah right now. As long as they don't let the touchdown, or if they do, they still River Ridge still has a low chance of making an onside kick.
Yeah, we saw the last attempt did not go well for the Knights, but they need this first. They'll send their Camden Cox out in motion, looking into the center and smacked away. That was Jake Bertillis looking for his 3rd interception of the year.
Incomplete pass. Bring up 2nd down.
And it's a beautiful job right there from Jake Bertillis to smack that one away and prevent the touchdown. And that one, quick throw towards the middle of the field, will be a yard short. 30 seconds on the clock. The Knights have to move quickly as they'll try a tush push, but a flag on the play.
Looks like it'll be on the offense.
I'm guessing it's going to be a false start as the Knights are going to be pushed back for a 3rd and 5 now, assuming this is a false start.
Great defense right here by Sequoyah. Just stopping River Ridge. River Ridge kind of hot right now, depending on what this call will be, but River Ridge so close to that score.
Encroachment on a defense. Half the distance to the goal.
So it won't be a false start. It'll be encroachment.
Putting the ball in play.
Halfway to the goal is pretty much nothing when you're on the 1 yard line. So they'll have the same exact play again. 25 seconds on the clock. And here's the tush push. And that one is in for a touchdown. And the Knights score once again. This time it is Spector getting into the end zone as the Knights are looking to make this a 35-38 game.
Ethan Spector with an easy jump right over his blockers, who did a good job of blocking the defense and letting him score. I mean, that's what really River Ridge needs right now. Still a low chance, however, to get the onside kick.
Perfect field goal again. Both kickers perfect on extra points for the Knight. Caleb McClure, the only one to miss on a 47-yard attempt. So the River Ridge Knights have an onside kick in attempt to get the ball back and maybe tie or win the game. The game will come down to this last play. If the Chiefs get the ball back, they will be able to run the clock out and secure the win, improving to 7-1, 4-1 in the region. And if River Ridge can somehow manage to get the onside kick and score, they'll move to 4-1 and 6-2 on the year. Massive playoff implications, massive region implications, all come down to one play. So the refs are going to call River Ridge onto the field. They're going to need to draw up this onside kick perfectly. They can't do what they just did on that last play or on the last onside kick, as that did not work at all, as Young Gilder is going to need to set this ball up perfectly. I'm surprised he's setting it up straight up and not maybe a little bit sideways to keep the ball low on the ground. But he'll look to hit the top of the ball. Beautifully placed, and the Chiefs don't recover it. River Ridge gets the ball back.
Oh my goodness.
And it is fumbled after contact, and the Knights get the ball. I thought the Chiefs would have had that one, but no. The Knights recover at the 45-yard line. 17 seconds on the clock.
17 seconds to get from the 44 in Sequoyah territory. Sequoyah playing their man deep, trying to prevent a score like.
Yeah, we saw Van Gilden was kicking 50-yarders in pregame. It might be possible if they can just get a few yards. 17 seconds, though. Here come the Knights. Spector dropping back, looking for a pass. 3 rushes from the Chiefs, trying to scramble out of bounds. He'll throw it deep out of bounds. Nobody for that ball. That ball is out of the stadium and onto the field, onto the hill.
10-second play. That was a costly play for time. There was only 7 seconds left in the game for River Ridge, 45 yards down to the end zone.
They're going to need one. I think their objective here, one quick play, get out of bounds, and trust your kicker. That's really the only thing you could do. They'll bump it up to 8 seconds on the clock. 2nd and 10. That doesn't matter, though. The Knights need 45 yards to win the game. Here's Spector looking deep down the field. Not caught. And with 3 seconds left, the Chiefs are 3 seconds away from beating a fierce, very fierce region opponent.
Ethan Spector had a man open right there, overthrown just a little bit. Unfortunate for this River Ridge offense. That would have been a great play and could have set up a Van Gilder field goal.
Yeah, so that was very close. Got one hand on it. Was not enough, though. Couldn't get in bounds as well. So the Chiefs are going to call a timeout, their last time out of the game. 38-35. The Knights have the ball after recovering the onside kick. And this is a massive moment. They have to go Hail Mary. They need 45 yards. They're not going to attempt a field goal, as we just saw Ethan Spector back out on the field. And with 3 seconds, not enough time to run a play with that one, especially with no timeouts.
Nope.
You don't want to try to go down quick enough and get to the edge zone. I mean, we saw in that Ohio State Buckeyes game where Will Howard just couldn't get down in time. You don't want to make that mistake, so you have to throw this one deep. So the Chiefs will play in prevent formation. It is touchdown or bust for the Knights. Here is the game on the line. The Knights have fought their way back into this one. Everyone here at Skip Hope up on their feet. Ethan Spector with the snap. Looking to go deep. Ian Mariah. Here's the deep ball into a crowd of Chiefs. It's caught, but tackled down, and the Chiefs win.
Wow.
38-35, your final score. The Sequoyah Chiefs take out the River Ridge Knights, move to 4-1 in region, tied with Sprayberry, and now whoever messes up first will get first place in region.
This was a storybook ending right here. River Ridge charges down the field and gets a touchdown to set up a 38-35 game. So close. How about this is close? How about this game by the River Ridge offense?
That fight from River Ridge coming into the second half. I mean, we saw that exact same thing with Woodstock last week, where they almost got it. They got one touchdown. It was looking good for them, and then it just died out. River Ridge took that fight, and they extended it throughout this game, somehow coming up a one play short, making the catch on the Hail Mary. Not enough for the touchdown, though. What a game that was for the Chiefs, offense and defense.
Exactly. All time now, since 2012, Sequoyah is winning 11-2. That's the record. Unfortunately, River Ridge loses in this one. Good game by both of these teams, though.
Yeah, that was especially the game of the week. And with that, the WSB Game of the Week, Coach Teeter is presented with that trophy on the field now. And what a game. This was definitely the game of the week. Coach Teeter adding another trophy to his coveted collection. But that's it from Skip Pope Stadium. Thank you for watching. Your final score, 38-35, your Sequoyah Chiefs. I'm Jake Gyra, joined by Blaine Zabinden. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good night.
This copyrighted broadcast by Chiefs Television may not be reproduced, repurposed, rebroadcasted, or otherwise reused or redistributed in any form without expressed written consent of Chiefs Television. This copyrighted broadcast by Chiefs Television may not be reproduced, repurposed, rebroadcasted, or otherwise reused or redistributed in any form